Okay, so when we have groups of 4 like that and we're trying to factorize them, we may have to do what? We may have to regroup them into different groups of 2, or we might be happy enough to take 2 things at a time and take something out in common. Okay, so in the first 2, what does it look like we may be able to take out? Just A, anything else? 3A, does that make sense? We'll take, because you want to take out the highest common factor. So if I take 3A out of the first 2, I'm going to be left with 3A minus 2B. Are we happy with that? Okay. Now that means over at the far side, I'll also need a 3A minus 2B. Okay. So what will have to come out of the far side for that to happen? 4C. Now, if I do that, is that going to... Now, obviously I can't just take out a 4C like that. What must I put with it? I must put a plus or a minus. So what do I need with that? I need a plus. Okay. Now, is that going to work out for everything? Okay. Are we happy enough with that? So then what am I going to get there? I'm going to take 3A plus 4C as one of my factors. And my other one is 3A minus 2B. As factors. Okay. Now obviously as well you can do it the other way around. Does that make sense? Because there's other options there. We could have done a bit of swapping around, but as long as you get your factors like that, there's no problem. Now again, what do we spot in this one? 9x squared minus 16y squared. The difference of 2 squares, but first of all we must write everything as perfect squares. So I'm going to write this first one as 3x to be squared, and I'm going to write the second one as 4y to be squared. Okay, so now it's the first one minus the second one times the first one plus the second one. Okay, are we happy with that? Okay, now use factors to simplify this. Okay, so we need to get the highest factors that we can out of each of them. Right, on the top, what seems to be the highest factors? 2x. And what will that leave? X plus 2. Right, now let's have a go at trying to factorize this bottom one. Okay, now what do you reckon is going to be one of the factors? Yes, so we're going to have a 2x here and we're going to have an x here. Now more than likely it's x plus 2. Well, what factors multiply to give you 6? Well, you have a 3 and a 2 or a 6 and a 1. So we need here, okay, I'm just going to write those down again so I have room for my arrows. So I'm just going to go 2x and x. Okay, and I'm kind of pretty sure that I need my 3. So that one would have to be a, or I need my 2. So the other one would have to be a 3. So the outside there would give me what? What will that blue line give me? 2x by 2? 4x. And what about my inside? 3x. And what do I want overall? I want a plus x in the middle. So what does that mean? I want a plus on this one and I need a minus on that one. Okay, would you be happy with that? Because the blue arrow is going to give me plus 2x. The red arrow is going to give me minus 3x, which is going to give me x overall. And minus 3 by plus 2 is going to give me minus 6. Okay, so now I'll try and answer the question that I was actually asked. So the top is 2x over x plus 2. The bottom is 2x minus 3 over x plus 2. So what have they got in common? They have x plus 2 and x plus 2 in common, leaving 2x over 2x minus 3. Okay, are we very happy with that? Okay. Now, we have to be careful of one mistake there that can be quite common, that people go and cancel off the 2x on the top and the 2x on the bottom. Remember what we said? If there's addition or subtraction like that, you must treat it what is there secretly that's not shown? The same as our ones everywhere. When we have a number like two things on the bottom like that and there's a minus or a plus in the middle, what's really around the two of them? So it's a package deal. It's like having a set of brackets. Does that make sense when there's a plus or a minus in the middle? Okay.